Hey guys, and welcome back to another week of D-Day Dice here on the World War II Solitaire board game channel. Today we're playing map number 11, Strongpoint Hillman. So we only have 2 maps in the basic game of D-Day Dice left. So after this one, we got the map number 12, and after that we're done. We're moving on to the expansion packs. Okay, so this is a pretty standard map actually to be this late. It's not too much going on. We have 2 starting locations. We have a few areas here where we have random events that's gonna happen. We cannot find an item here. Here we cannot find a specialist or recruit a specialist. Here we have to sacrifice an explosive to move in. And then finally in these areas we have to climb. So there's going to be a climb. So I'm going to go ahead and get the grappling hook as my starting item instead of the usual parachute flare that I usually go with. I think our starting location, we could choose here. We start with 6 soldiers or here with 2. I'm going to start here because here I also gain 1 courage. And it's 3 damage instead of 4, so it makes more sense to me to start here. All right, so we're gonna start rolling, and we're gonna have to roll. Yeah, we should put 2 soldiers here. We're gonna have to roll some soldiers this early on. Good one. And I think I would like to save that star. We're gonna have to rally a few specialists at least, but I'm close to getting that RWB, so I don't want to waste that. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-roll that since it's blue. And ooh, that's not much better. Let's roll again. Ah, that's much better. And this is one of the fun things with this game, that you really have to learn when to push your luck and when not to. The dice management part is more complicated than you might think. I know some people refer to D-Day dice as Nazi Yahtzee. I think that's a little bit incorrect. It's definitely more complex than Yahtzee. There is a lot of things to keep track of. We have the dice management, we have the recruiting management, the resource management, the tactical aspect of choosing which route to take and how to tackle the different requirements and objectives. Anyway, so we have an RWB, which is 8 soldiers. We go from 2 to 10. And then we gain 6 more, so we go up to 16. We gain 1 star and 1 courage from the map. And then we adjust our unit die. We're not going to recruit. We're going to take 3 hits. We go from 16 to 13. And now I got a lot of men, so I'm going to go ahead and try to get some stars. No stars in that one. I'll go with the soldiers, I think. We're going to get a lot of courage from the map. Unfortunately, still no stars. And still no stars. That's not a very good roll, but it's not too bad either. There's no skulls. We gain 6 soldiers, so we're up to 19 again. 1 courage plus 1 because of the map, and 1 item point. So we go ahead and adjust our unit die, and there's nothing we can recruit, so we're gonna take those 3 hits. We're down to 16 men. Okay, and we go ahead and roll again. And 1 star. I'll save those 2 soldiers. Still no stars. That's unfortunate. And still a bad roll. So this is not a good beginning, guys. This is really not a good beginning. I'll cancel that tool. So we gain 1 star again. We gain 1 courage from the map. 3 soldiers, we're up to 19. And then we gain 1 item point. We adjust our unit die, and we're still not going to recruit anything. We'll move ahead, and now the question is, do we want to move to the left or the right? I think I'm gonna move to the left because we have one more sector we could go to, so it makes more sense to me. So we move up here, we have to spend 1 courage. And then we take 5 hits plus a machine gun fire. So that's 6 soldiers gone. We go from 19 to 13. Okay, and we adjust our unit die and we put it on the black shield since we can only stay here for 1 turn. Not really happy with these rolls, to be honest. I'm not getting at all what I'm looking for. It's really vital that you get those stars early on. If you don't, you're in for trouble. Well, not good at all. Still no RWB, 6 soldiers. We go from 13 to 19. We adjust our unit die, indicating that we have to move. We move to this sector. Here we take 6 hits. We go from 19 to 13 again. And then in this area we have a random event, which is H. And here only a 5 or a 6 is gonna be good. 1, 2, 3, or 4 is bad. Oops. Well, that's gonna be a 6. Again, you look at the machine gun fire dice here, you can see the number. So I'm gonna go with that. Broken vehicle, draw a vehicle at random. It can be found here. It costs in item points. So you draw a vehicle for random, and I'm just gonna go ahead and shuffle the deck. I can tell you I'm not gonna buy it because I don't have any item points. We can find a tank destroyer here, which is stay 1 more turn in every sector. This vehicle is destroyed if exposed to machine gun fire of 6+. Okay, I'm gonna put that on top of the vehicle deck. Again, I'm not gonna recruit that. We rolled a 6, so I'll put that over here. Okay, and we go again, and hopefully I can get some stars now. Not really what I wanted, but I'm getting lots and lots of soldiers, but I'm not getting the stars that I so badly need this early in the game. Feels like I'm getting everything else but the stars. Okay, so we gain 1 star, 1 courage, and 4 soldiers. Just our unit die, and we're gonna recruit the point man for 2 stars. We really need that extra turn since this sector is not too dangerous. We take 6 hits, we go from 17 to 11 soldiers. And we roll again, and come on, give me them stars. Finally, the luck seems to have turned. I get an RWB and I get 4 stars. We're gonna go again. I'm gonna go again. Well, we got a skull, and that's gonna cancel the courage. However, I do gain 2 courage from those from the RWB. I hope I pay the courage as I advance, but anyway, it's Fog of War. Then again, 4 stars. We're up to 5. We adjust the unit die. We recruit the captain for 4 stars. We're down to 1. We sacrifice the point man, which means that for the next turn we don't have to adjust that unit die. And then we take 6 hits. We're down to 5 soldiers now. So it's not really going too good. We still need to find an item for this location, or we're not going to be able to move in. We need to find an item with an explosive value of 1, and the cheapest one is the grenade for 10 item points. So I'm getting the stars now, but now I actually need soldiers instead, so that's a bit unfortunate. I'll go with those. Okay, that's perfect. That really saved my butt. Gonna reroll this one, and it's a courage. Okay, so I gain an RWB for 5 troops. We're up to 10. I gain 6 more from the dice themselves, so that's 16. I gain 1 courage and 2 stars. We're up to 3. Okay, so I don't adjust the unit die this time. We go from 16 to 10 soldiers. I really need that grenade. It's getting very late. I am gonna have to go and get the scout for 2 stars. Should have done that before I took my hits, but doesn't matter. We go one last turn. I could potentially try to roll a skull RWB, but it's gonna bite me in the ass real bad if I don't get it. Let's see here. I have to move up here. Here I can't find an item, so I basically only have 3 turns to get that grenade. And if this is a bad random event, I'm basically screwed. I'm gonna have to take that way instead. Yeah, I don't think I'll go with those skulls. It's just too risky. And we roll again. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we'll cancel this one. We change the color to white with the captain. That's an RWB giving me 2 courage. And then we gain 3 stars. And 2 soldiers, so we're up to 12. Okay, then we adjust our unit die and recruiting. Let's see, we're gonna advance 1, 2, 3, 4 times with the Beachmaster. That would be 12 soldiers. I don't think that's worth it. I think I'm not gonna recruit anything. We go ahead and advance. We pay 2 courage, so we're down to 6. We take 5 hits plus machine gun fire. That's 1 soldier, that's 6 soldiers. Also, we give ourselves 1 item point thanks to the scout. I forgot that last turn. 6 soldiers gone. We go from 12 to 6 soldiers, so we're really on the edge here. And then we have a random event, and this time I'm actually gonna roll the D6. It's F, so I could potentially die here on a roll of 3, because that's watch out if you don't have a medic, lose an additional 1d6, soldiers each face 6. 5 or 6 is gonna be good. Sorry, 5 is not gonna be good either. 6. Oh no, nothing is good here. Okay, nothing is good in this area. So roll of 4 means flanking fire, roll 1 less die during phase 1. So that's not very good. Let's put a 4 here. That's 3. Okay, so roll 1 less d6. We go ahead and roll. We might want to stay here anyway until we find that that item that we need so badly. We gain 2 stars, 1 courage, 1 item point thanks to our scout. 3 soldiers, we're up to 9. We'll spend 4 stars getting the lieutenant. Maybe he can save us from this pickle. Whoops. That's a pretty good roll. I was hoping for a tool, which I did not get. However, I got the skulls, which I need for climbing. I only need one of them, so 3 is a little bit too much, but anyway. Okay, we should have adjusted our unit die before we recruited, doesn't matter. Okay, the question now is, do I want to move or do I want to stay in this area? I think I'm gonna stay. It's pretty bad with only rolling 5 dice, but still, it's only 5 plus machine gun fire. 1 item point. By the way, if I would have rolled a skull, I would have been dead because that would have been 11 soldiers. I only have 9. I lose 5 soldiers. We're down to 4. So now I really need to get soldiers or it's gonna be very hard. Well, I got some soldiers. I should only have rolled 5 dice though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna declare that roll invalid and I'm gonna roll again. And the 5 dice, of course, is due to the random event. Still pretty good. I'll go with the star. I'll have to go with that tool. Okay. Yeah, I'll stop there. Okay, so I'll use the lieutenant and trade myself against the star. I'll trade 1 soldier. I use the captain to change the color to white. That gives me 8 soldiers, so we go from 4 to 12. I gain 3 more soldiers, we're up to 15. I have 2 tools plus the scout, that's 3, that gives me 6 item points, so I'm up to 9. And we adjust our unit die, and we're not gonna recruit. So we go ahead and roll the machine gun fire, and it's 1 soldier, and then we have 5s, that's 6, we go from 15 to 9. And then we roll again. Let's get rid of this metal one from the lieutenant and roll again, only 5 dice. And I'll go with the stars. Hopefully I'll get some soldiers. Famous last words. I'll probably go this way. I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. Okay, so I gained 2 soldiers, so we're up to... Oh, that's risky business, man, because next sector is 10 plus machine gun fire. That's risky business. I'm gonna have to go that way since I did lock those dice. 2 stars, 2 soldiers, we're up to 11. 2 tools plus 1, that's 6 item points. We're up to 15 item points. And we adjust our unit die. We purchase the grenade for 10 item points. We're down to 5. And the grenade prevents machine gun fire in your sector for 1 turn. However, there's an explosive icon there, so we can sacrifice that here to gain that access to that area. So we're gonna go ahead and advance, and we advance, and we spend 3 courage. We go down to 4. And now is the moment of truth, because I only have 11 soldiers. I'm gonna lose 10 soldiers from that area. If I roll 2 soldier or a skull, I'm dead. If I roll a 1 soldier, I can sacrifice one of my specialists to survive. First of all, we do sacrifice the grenade with that explosive icon just to be able to enter the area. And then roll the d6 or the machine gun fire. Luckily, it was just courage. But it's still here on the edge. 4 courage to advance further. So I'm really not in a very good position here. We're really hanging on by a thread. Okay, so we lose 10 soldiers, however. We're down to 1. We set our unit dice and we start to roll. We have to lock 3 dice here. Okay, so I'm getting them soldiers which I need, and I'll lock I'll lock those 2, I think, and re-roll. There we go. Okay, that's a fine roll. We're gonna go ahead and trade with the lieutenant to get those 2 soldiers. And we change the color with the captain of this to white. That's an RWB for 5 soldiers. We're up to 6. We gain an RWB here for leadership. That's 2 courage. We're up to 5 courage. Then we gain 3 stars. We're up to 7. And 6 soldiers. We're up to 12. So we adjust our unit die. And let's see here. We need to recruit something. Oh yeah, we get 1 item point thanks to our scout. 7 stars. I think I'll go with the paratrooper now. That's 2 stars. And I'll sacrifice him right away, which gives me the reinforcements RWB, which gives me 8 soldiers, so we're up to 20 men. So that paratrooper is one fine guy. All right, we roll for machine gun fire, and it's 1 soldier. 10 from the sectors. We lose 11 soldiers, so we go from 20 to, let's see, 20 to 9, right? Gotta be. Okay, that's bad. We go ahead and roll again, and hopefully we can manage to rally some men. We have to lock 3 dice here. Yes, okay, perfect. We'll save those guys, and we'll go with this one too. And re-roll all of these. Okay, doing good so far. And unfortunately we got a skull, but what we can do is we can change that for this with the lieutenant. And we have no RWB, unfortunately, but we can make 1 with the captain. So we change the color from red to blue with this, which gives us 8 soldiers. We go from 9 to 17. And then we gain 6, 7, 8, 9 more. So we go up to 26. And we gain 1 item point thanks to the scout. Let's see here. And we adjust our unit die. And we will get some kind of help. I think I'll go with... We go with the veteran. We should have done that a long time ago. That's 3 stars. And the reasoning to that is because you need a veteran to enter the bunker. That's my mistake, but yeah, we should have done that a long time ago. Okay, and then we take damage once more, last time in this sector. And we lose 11 soldiers yet again. We go from 26 to 15. So it's taking a toll here on my soldiers. I hope again I can gain some soldiers with 3 dice locked. It's no guarantee. Okay, so I'll go with the 2 soldiers. Maybe I should actually go with the skulls. That way I can get the Bangalore. I'll go with those 2 skulls. I'll go with the 2 soldiers and the star. I'll actually go with this one as well, and I'll re-roll this one. Don't want courage. Okay, that's good enough. All right, so I'll change... I think I'll change the star for a blue skull, which gives me that RWB. That gives me the Dead Man's Gift. That's 17 item points. So we go from 27 to 24. Sorry, 7 to 24. We gain 2 stars also from that RWB. And then we gain 2 soldiers. We're up to 17. 1 more star. 1, 2 plus the scout. That's 3 item points. We go from 24 to 27. We adjust our unit die and we recruit. And we're gonna go with the corporal this time. That's 2 stars. Let me re-roll 1 dice. Or 1 die. That's 2 stars. We're down to 3. And I should also gain one more soldier thanks to the RWB and the veteran. That's easy to forget. I'll purchase the Bangalore torpedo. Oh, I haven't purchased the grappling hook yet. Well, I'll go with the Bangalore torpedo first. That's 20 item points. Or maybe that's silly. Yeah, I think that's silly. I'll go with the grappling hook first. That's 5 item points. So we go from 27 to 22. And we advance now into Sector 12. That's, let's see here. That is a total of 4 courage. So we're down to 1. And in this area, we take 10 plus machine gun fire. So we roll that machine gun fire. 2 soldiers becomes 12. So we go from 18 to 6. Oh, that's not good. We change the skull back here to the one we need. Okay, here we have a better chance of rallying some troops though, because we don't have to lock any dice. So hopefully now we can get the soldiers we need for the final push. 25 soldiers needed for that bunker. We have 6. It's gonna be on the edge here. Okay, not a very good roll. We'll go with that 1 soldier. And I'll go with... I think I'll go with the star. And then we reroll. Getting some of those soldiers I need so badly. Rolling again. And whoops, that should have been 1 soldier. I used the corporal to re-roll this. Thank God. Thank God. I did not think I was going to get that RWB, but I did. Oh, I get fresh troops, 5 soldiers. I go from 6 to 11. I gain 1 more soldier thanks to the veteran. I gain 6, 7, 8. That's 8 soldiers. I go up to 20. I gain 1 star and 1 item point. We adjust our unit die. And let's see here. We need the whistle to be able to advance. And let's do that first. That's 7 item points. So we go from 23 to 16. I hate math. 16. We have 4 stars. I feel like the sharpshooter is probably my best bet to eliminate any skulls which could potentially harm my RWBs. Also, I gain 1 more soldier thanks to the veteran and that RWB I rolled. And that's it. Okay, we take damage, 10 plus machine gun. The machine gun is 2, so we lose 12 soldiers. We go from 21 to 9. So we still need a lot of soldiers to conquer that bunker. And we need to climb, so let's see what we can do here. Okay, it's a okay beginning. Let's try again. There we go, there we go. Perfect, let's go again. Almost perfect, re-rolling it with the corporal. Okay, not 100% perfect, but we get 8 soldiers from that RWB. We go from 9 to 17. We have the veterans, we gain 1 more. Then we gain 4, 5, 6, 7 troops, so we go up to 25. And 3 item points, thanks to the tool and the scout, we're up to 19. So I would advance now if it wasn't for the fact that I need the skulls to advance. So we adjust our unit die, and this time we take damage again. It's 1 courage, we go down to 0 courage, and then 10 soldiers, we go down to 15. So now we really need those skulls, and we'll see. Okay, I would like a skull RWB. I can get the flamethrower, and maybe I can survive. Just maybe. So skulls. Okay, I got a blue skull, and I'll go with an item. And hopefully we can get one more skull. That's all I need. Crap. Come on, one more skull. We got a skull. We got this. We need 4 skulls, by the way, to be able to climb. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna trade with the lieutenant for one of those blue skulls. And I think actually I'm trading it against one of these instead. So like so. So that's 3 skulls. And then we use the grappling hook, which we bought. Add 1 skull to any color to your final tally. Okay, so we add 1 skull to our final tally, and you know, it's any color, and that skull will cancel this 1 soldier. So we have the 4 skulls needed to advance, but before we advance and climb, we're gonna do a few things. We're gonna add that RWB, which is okay, I'm gonna cancel this one instead, which is Dead Man's Gift. That's 17 item points and 2 stars. So we add 2 stars, 17 item points. We go from 19 to 36. We gain 3 soldiers. That's 18. We gain 1 more soldier thanks for the veteran and the RWB. And then we gain 1 item point thanks to the scout. We adjust our unit die. And let's see, do we want to recruit something? I don't think there is really anything that's going to help me out too much. I might just go ahead and get the Beachmaster. It's very late to get him, but you know, it's better than nothing. We spent 3 stars doing so, so he's going to help us to gain 3 soldiers now that we advance. I am going to go ahead and purchase the flamethrower for 20 item points. We go from 37 to 17. And now let's go ahead and remove these dice and get my normal dice back as we're gonna advance. As you saw, I had 4 skulls, so we are now allowed, thanks to the grappling hook, to move on. So we climb. We would normally spend 6 courage to climb, but we use the whistle. Advance once without spending courage. You still need to follow all sector requirements and restrictions. So we discard that, we don't have to spend courage. Now we gain 3 soldiers thanks to the Beachmaster. We're up to 23. We use the flamethrower to reduce the defensive value of that sector by 10. So goes from 25 to 15. You can see here on this icon, we need to sacrifice the veteran in the sector. So we do sacrifice our veteran. And then remains the combat, 25 plus the machine gun fire. The machine gun fire is 2 soldiers, so 25 becomes 27. 27 becomes 17 thanks to the flamethrower. So 23 minus 17, that would be 6 if I'm not completely stupid. And by that, I have managed to conquer Strongpoint Hillman. Oh man, I gotta admit, that was a tough call. It was a few times down here, I was pretty certain that it was gonna end in disaster, but I hung on by that thread and I kept fighting. I did not give up. I thought, with a little bit of luck, we can do this, and we did. So I think that proves the point that I made in the beginning of this video, that this isn't Nazi Yahtzee, because in this game I wasn't lucky. I wasn't rolling those stars that I wanted early. I wasn't getting the good things that I wanted from the random events. And even though I had luck against me for most part of the game, I managed to, with items and with the specialist, I was able to, I think it's called mitigate that luck. So I think that proves the point that I raised in the beginning of this video. Okay guys, there you have it. D-Day Dice, Strongpoint Hillman. That's map number 11. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, because next week we're gonna play the very last map of D-Day Dice, which is Pegasus Bridge. Has some very awful rules to it, like the last man standing rule, which means that all the soldiers you gain from RWBs and dice are gonna be cut in half. So you will have a real problem rallying soldiers in that one. It's gonna be fun to tackle, and we'll see what strategy I'll go with. Other than that, just want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment and like the video. That play feedback is what I do this for. If you want to help the channel a little bit extra, you can become a supporting member of the channel for only $2.99 US a month, or you can do a one-time donation with PayPal. You'll find my PayPal address in the video description, or you can just use YouTube Super Thanks. Alright guys, that's it for this time. Thank you for watching. See you next time.